gorgeous, Steve.
Now, that's the same. I think we've got about 4 of those in there.
No, I like this one.
Where the face is real clear.
Yeah, something on this expression looks like she's squinting.
Gosh, this turned out neatly.
Perfect.
Since 1993, we started shooting our calendar on location, exotic destinations overseas, and this year we teamed up with Adventure Tours and are shooting our Millennium Calendar, our 2000 calendar in Aruba.
I'm really excited about going on the calendar shoot. Gosh, what else could I ask for? 13 of one of my closest friends, and we're all just gonna have fun and relax and take a few pictures here and there, do some interviews, and other than that, it's just fun in the sun.
Well, being the 2000 calendar, we really wanted this year's calendar to be special. We wanted it to be classy and elegant and to expose the cheerleaders as the premier group of women in all of sports.
Melissa, this is free time, but it kind of gives us the attitude, the sport bra that she's looking at. I work for a LeBlanca group.
In a swimsuit for the first time of the year with the camera right there.
There you go. We sponsor the cheerleaders. We use LeBlanca, Studio LeBlanca, and Ocean Pacific, which are 3 of our labels. And what we're doing here today is to fit the girls to get the best suit for them for the photo shoot and also for free time.
Feels a little better, isn't it?
I have the girls' photos and their measurements and charts, and then we have the Polaroids, and we sort of make notes about silhouettes that we think. So when we lay out the calendar, we want to use the calendar for purposes so that as you as a consumer could see this girl in this suit and say, gee, I would like to have that suit.
The weather's just perfect, and I think we're going to get a complete new look this year, and I think that's what they're going for each year. You know, you want a different look, and definitely this year for the Millennium Calendar, we want to have a really spectacular look that I think we're going to achieve.
This is going to be my first calendar shoot in 4 years, and so I'm in hopes of going out and putting my best foot forward and taking a good picture, something that I can be proud of.
As far as these pictures go, I kind of feel like it's almost pretend, or it's a fairy tale, and something about the picture turns out to be worthy of the calendar.
We're on our way to the natural pool! Getting to the natural pool was probably the most dangerous thing we did on this trip. We traveled through basically unpaved roads down a mountain to get to the sea. Our wheels were getting stuck on rocks. Everybody involved in this shoot had to get out of the cars and push the vehicle. Ah! It was not a pleasant adventure getting there. When we finally got down there, amidst the burning rubber of our tires and the dangerous drive, we had Julie pose in the natural pool itself.
Ready and go. Good, relax.
The natural pool is on the windward side of the island, and it's almost a freak of nature because it has a barrier of rocks that form a protective wall against literally the raging seas that are crashing into it. It was a little bit of a rush because we were on the edge of danger there.
Well, I tell you what, let's go back to where we were and work that a little more. It's looking better. They'll kind of push into it. Got it, got it. Good, and eyes. Good.
The hardest part was keeping your balance, trying to look natural while the water was coming on you, relax but still pose and keep your composure, because when the water came, you would have your shot just right and the water would come and splash water in my eyes or on my face.
Go.
But hopefully we made it work. I think we got some good shots.
I think it's going to be nice to see the contrast as such a beauty in this rugged terrain, you know, and I hope the contrast of that creates a striking shot for us.
Dallas Cowboys Cheerleader has taught me to mature. It's given me confidence. I now have the ability to walk into a room and speak to anyone at any time, shake hands, make eye contact, whereas 6 years ago, I was a little shy girl in the corner that didn't want to talk to anyone. You're gonna hold her, aren't you?
Yes, I got her.
Oh, she's dancing.
I have the opportunity to see them start out as these young girls that turn into women through their experience with the cheerleaders. They learn how to do their makeup, they learn how to do their hair, and they learn how to be sophisticated women that you would want to be spending time with. But I've seen probably the biggest change in Penny because I've spent the most time with her.
We're going down the hill. When I got to thinking about Penny's shot, I thought that her with her blonde hair would be, in her blue suit, would be fabulous in this sand situation. The clean sand with the blue sky, I thought would give us a great scene to settle her into. Penny is a very tall, long, lean lady, and I think she used it to her best benefit that morning. We had her lounged out on the beach and or along the sand and did some horizontal, more stretched out things that I believe took advantage of just her extra height and long limbs.
Give me your nose right here to me. That's it, good.
I remember when I was 5, I had long ponytails, you know, kind of down to my waist. My hair was blonde, and there was a cheerleader by the name of Tammy Barber that I would watch every game, and I thought I could be just like her. And I remember looking at my dad going, "Daddy, I want to be just like her." And, you know, here I am, and it's kind of strange to see that there may be some little girl up there in the stands thinking, "Daddy, I want to be just like Penny Booker." Tio, how do you say "don't go away" in Papiamento?
No, bye.
No bye. Don't go away.
the cheerleaders up close and personal with your membership to the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders Fan Club. Join now and you'll receive a personalized membership card, quarterly magazines, never-before-seen photos, an official squad poster, exclusive offers and discounts on cheerleaders merchandise, a special holiday greeting card, and you'll be able to meet your favorite cheerleader with your backstage pass to special events. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-280-0097.
Get the right price to paradise. Adventure Tours USA.
Adventure Tours makes it easy to get away. Stay 3 nights in Cancun, hotel and round trip air from only $299, or 3 nights in Cozumel, hotel and round trip air from only $289, or 3 nights in Las Vegas, hotel and round trip air from only $259, or the perfect 2-night trip to Las Vegas. Depart Friday, return Sunday with airfare from only $149 round trip per person. Call now 1-877-ADV-TOURS.
Adventure Tours USA.
Here we have more desert, more cactus. We have one area that looks like the surface of Mars. And I'm just going to take advantage of that and do something, more of a, give me more of a hot look in terms of temperature.
Good, beautiful, that's it. Keep it, that's good.
This particular scenery here allows us cactus, palm trees, dramatic cliffs, crashing waters, calm, placid water. So hopefully we will get a beautiful variety of shots, sceneries, and excitement. I definitely want this calendar to make a statement. It's our Millennium Calendar, and obviously we only get to do that once, and I want to do it the best we can.
Let's just put a little reflector on her face. No, it's fine. I'm just going to get a little reflector, shoot a Polaroid, and see how this works. I don't have any problems with the background. It's just giving me kind of a wash of color. Yeah, go ahead. That's perfect. Eyes here. We were driving during the scout and we saw this alley in the middle of town, and in the alley there are all these mirrors. And I thought that the possibilities for photographing some of the girls in the mirrors with the backgrounds of color going out of focus would make it a little bit different than anything that we've shot so far.
The bottom's going to fall out of the Aruba economy because everyone is here on the street watching this fiasco. I feel like a zoo animal, to be honest with you.
Good. Good, now play with your hair like this. Great, keep it. Good, get your hand out. Good, elbows out. That's good.
This is the industrial side of town, definitely, not the tourist side.
Cindy, good, excellent, good. Good.
This location is really different than anything else we've shot. Everything else has been the terrain of Aruba, and now we're in downtown Aruba. It's very unpredictable, and in this case, Cindy's drawing a crowd, and it's a crowd of industrial workers in downtown Aruba.
Hey, lean in, Cindy.
I think she's a little uncomfortable about it because she's not one of the ones that likes a lot of attention. I think she'd be more comfortable in a real private setting.
Get closer to the mirror. Cindy, good, excellent, good. One leg in front, that's good, whoa. Good.
We'll see how it turns out. I'm a little anxious on this one.
That's good, 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 good. That's it, go to the van.
To be honest, yes, I'm glad this one's over.
Good, beautiful. That's it, keep it moving. Beautiful, do that again, that works, that's great.
We have 2 photographers this year. We had Steve Riley, who this is his 6th year on our calendar shoot, and has a lot of experience with the girls and with me and with the organization.
Now, Nora, I want one in the camera and I want one looking off, looking to the side.
This year we're looking for a more cosmopolitan European look. We wanted the girls to move a lot more and make a more athletic looking calendar this year, and so we've gone to 35 millimeter and 645 formats, which are a bit smaller, but it gives us the freedom to run a lot more film and to be able to have the girls move and shoot them.
What I'm hoping for is for the sun to come up and really give us some strong light on you.
We have our new photographer, Bobby Badger, who is a fashion photographer that came with high recommendations and has a different style from Steve, different momentum, and a very calming style. And I can't wait to see his pictures because the Polaroids are magnificent.
It's probably the shadow from, well, it might be your shoulder shadow. My personal preference is to work with natural light because I feel like it just keeps the whole scene a little bit more unaffected looking. And it's a little more difficult, a little more challenging at times, but I think that the payoff is in the final results.
That's good. Look that way. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
There's a challenge in shooting here in Aruba in the sense that you have so many diverse areas in which to shoot that it gives you time to think about creating something really unique and different.
Relax your eyes again and go. If I was going to sum up the change I was hoping to bring to the catalog, it was just to try to get the girls into poses and environments that they could kind of settle into and not feel like they had to pose.
Hey, looks great, Penny. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good, good, good.
I think that the girls, especially the girls that I've known for a long time or have worked with in the past, put a great deal of trust in me because they know through my work in the past and the things that they've seen that they're going to get great stuff.
Bobby's Polaroids are very soft and they're beautifully lit. And Steve's Polaroids are very interesting, very exciting and dynamic. I think the styles of the two different photographers will make a beautiful calendar, and I can't wait to see the film.
I like that cactus right by her because we really read it there and then just see shapes in the background backlit.
So bright.
I think this year they wanted to change a little bit. They wanted to move more into a new millennium kind of feeling that they were going for, which was more of moving into Sports Illustrated, trying to make the girls seem more natural to their environment of where they would be shooting.
Nothing like doing makeup in the car. I just pretty much go by what the person's going to be wearing, their suit, the background that they're going to have. The lighting is a big factor. If you've got some serious lighting on the face, then you really need a lot more makeup. And you walk out of here thinking, God, she's really made up, but once the lighting hits them, it subdues it and it looks more natural.
Arnell, look at me.
To accomplish a glamour, softer look is I base on the girls of their natural beauty, their personality, and their facial structure. And whatever their hair coloring and the hairstyle is, and just go from there.
Go Madonna, go Madonna.
I think we've done a really great job. I'm really happy with the team I've been working with. And I think it's going to look really pretty good this year.
Get the right price to paradise. Adventure Tours USA.
Adventure Tours makes it easy to get away. Stay 3 nights in Cancun, hotel and round trip air from only $2.99, or 3 nights in Cozumel, hotel and round trip air from only $2.89, or 3 nights in Las Vegas, hotel and round trip air from only $2.59, or the perfect 2-night trip to Las Vegas. Depart Friday, return Sunday with airfare from only $149 round trip per person. Call now 1-877-ADV-TOURS.
Adventure Tours USA.
The Cheerleaders, up close and personal with your membership to the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders Fan Club. Join now and you'll receive a personalized membership card, quarterly magazines, never-before-seen photos, an official squad poster, exclusive offers and discounts on Cheerleaders merchandise, a special holiday greeting card, and you'll be able to meet your favorite cheerleader with your backstage pass to special events. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-280-0097.
Welcome back to Aruba and the world famous Charlie's.
Charlie's Bar has become a landmark in Aruba. It's been here since World War II. It's been here since 1941, and it is filled with keepsakes of all of the people that have visited Charlie's Bar through the years.
These are all very authentic and very personal. People have gotten letters and things sent to them, and they all mean something. It was either somebody that came to the restaurant or something that has to do with the town. Megan, lean into there like I told you to. They had a 1940s Wurlitzer jukebox, and I said, you know, I got to really photograph something in front of this jukebox because I think it'll be something that will be a little bit different, a little bit unique to the calendar shoot, and still give us flavor of something that's here on the island. That's it. Keep it working. Keep it working. You're doing great.
It's important for us to show things like Charlie's in the calendar because it's not all about beaches and sand and sun, but we do like our fans to get a flavor of the community, and Charlie's was the heart of Aruba.
That's it, plate. Make it work. That's good, Megan. Oh, beautiful.
Just slide it across the sand and closer to your body. There you go. More in there looks comfortable. That's good. Okay, head back. Now bend the elbow a little. Smile, lips together. Real relaxed, good.
As far back as I can remember, my cousins and I, we had a white satin jacket, and it was embroidered Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders in the back, and it had the little cheerleader jumping up. And I'd always go to her house, and we'd dance around the living room and, you know, pretend that we were already Cowboys Cheerleaders. It's just a lifelong dream, something I've always wanted to do. It was an untouched dream, something I thought, because of all my obstacles, and there was a lot of boundaries and other stuff that I had to go through to get to where I'm at right now. I thought it was impossible, but it was definitely possible, and I think me being Hispanic has definitely helped me out a lot.
Number 38, Nora Togley.
When I first made it last year, I remember sitting at my chair, and when they called my name out, I mean, I was so shocked. I could not believe that, you know, I just felt at finals that I was so close yet so far, and knowing that they had called my name out was just great. Es un poco como México porque tienen la música de México y la gente es muy buena. I'm very proud to be Hispanic and be a Hispanic representing the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders. I do feel the responsibility of being a role model for my culture and just for the Mexicans. I try really to be a role model for children. I teach dance right now, and I teach kids, and I just try to get the point across of just following your dreams, and no matter what the obstacles are, you know, it can happen to anyone. If you believe in it, it'll definitely happen, and I'm living proof of a dream come true.
Okay, head back, eyes closed.
Nora has grown up a lot more involved in the Hispanic community, and she was a big asset to us last year when we went to Mexico City with her speaking fluent Spanish. That's wonderful, and it's so nice to see her interact with the Hispanic people in that way, because she does interact with them very well, and she translates things for us to bring our squad and the Hispanic community closer together.
Excellent. Beautiful, Nora. You're cooking. You're cooking. I'm shooting down to the thighs. It needs to be up higher. Nora has a terrific personality, and she's just really a very sweet person. She's just a really good soul, and she just seems very positive, and she's really a fun person to work with. She just will try anything and do anything for you, and that's what makes a great photograph, when you have the opportunity to work with a model that collaborates with you. Gorgeous, darling.
When I first tried out, I remember telling my family, well, if I make it, I'll just do it for 1 year, and I mean, that would be enough for me, and I would just be happy and go on and start my business and, you know, take it from there. And every year you experience more, you grow more, you learn more, and it's incredible. I couldn't tell you how many more years. I would maybe like to do it again next year.
about being a cheerleader is receiving the fan mail. From day one, I mean, they find out that you made it just as a training camp candidate, and suddenly you have a letter from somebody saying, welcome to the squad. We've been fans for years and years and years. You know you're gonna have a wonderful year, congratulations, and you don't know what to do with it.
Fan mail is our only true communication with our fans, and I am adamant about the cheerleaders writing their letters back.
As a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, we receive a lot of fan mail, and that's kind of the fun part of showing up to practice, is checking your locker and seeing what crazy mail sometimes you've actually received. Some of the best mail, though, I guess, has actually probably come from the little girls who aspire to be cheerleaders.
I save the letters every year. I've got a big box with all my fan mail in it, and it just keeps growing every year. I have to compile it and put it into another box each year because I get so much.
Through the fan mail, I had a gentleman that was writing to me, and we'd correspond back and forth. And then at our family and friends show at the end of the year, he came up to me, and it was really neat because he was signing to me in sign language. And I never knew this about him. And luckily, I've had sign language, and so I was able to talk back to him, and it was really very special.
We even have a cheerleader this year that used to write me when I was a cheerleader, when she was just a little girl, and I'd get a letter weekly from her. So it thrilled me when she was at auditions and came up and introduced herself and said, "Do you remember me writing you letters?"
We send each other pictures, they'll send us pictures also, and you'll get to see exactly who you're talking to. It's very important to keep in contact with our fans. Without the fans, we'd be nobody.
I want you sitting right there. Whoa, now turn your body right to the light. Good. Yeah, don't get your legs up. Go on a stand down. Move over this way. Good. We found this old junkyard area that had several old derelict automobiles with some of the natural plants just growing out of them. Just kind of squat down a little bit. Yeah, like make it a statement. We were very lucky to find this old rusty car that was sitting there with this beautiful plant growing up out of the hood area because the engine was gone. Tara, these are great, man. And then when you put the girl next to the car and start photographing, you just have a shot that pretty much bills itself. Tara. Danger.
Danger? You see my shoesies?
No. I was trying to get something out of this shot that gave us a little bit different look than most of the water shots or the sand shots. We were in an extreme rush to get to the beach and finish out with water, so we had just a short amount of time to get this shot with the sun where it was and then a race to the beach area to finish up. Get in the car. Hurry.
Get in the car.
Yes, nothing feels better than nice cold water. You looked awesome. Thank you. Did you see your Polaroids? Mm-hmm. You were glowing in the back. It was so awesome.
Well, Tanae and I have been best friends for 13 years. We met in the 3rd grade. We were on this little FOR cheerleading group thing that we had in Owasso, Oklahoma. And we met in the 3rd grade, started cheering together, and we would, she'd stay at my house more than she'd stay at her own house, and I guess the other way around too. And we would just hang out all the time. We were together 24/7.
Our dream was to be models together, not individually, but together, like in magazines. We wanted to be pictured together. And so we would sit and just be silly. I had to clear some things.
We always had this dream of becoming famous together, and we'd always dance in my living room and think we were stars, and then we started getting into talent shows, and I think we were in a few lip sync contests, and then just gradually we would watch the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders on TV, and she went and tried out
the year before me, and then we went down the next year.
Number 5, Melissa Mena. Number 38, Tania Brooks.
They were childhood friends. They grew up together, they cheered together, and they both made our squad together for the first year, and that is uncommon. It's actually the first in history that we've ever had close friends make it together their first year.
As a rookie, it's always hard your first year, learning all the dances and learning all the rules and regulations and everything, but having someone there to talk to and that you know and you've known for a long time and trust, it's definitely been, helpful.
I think it's just something that I always wanted to do, and me and Tanae would dance in my living room for 6 hours at a time, and we just had this dream that we wanted to be famous and be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. The water's about to take me up into the ocean.
Melissa and Tanea have been very fun to have around this year. They're both kind of silly, goofy girls, but that keeps us all laughing. It's fun to see them together because I know that when I was a cheerleader, I made my lifetime friends in this organization.
Melissa said I was more adventurous, but I don't know about that. She's the one that always likes to go out and go dance, and I love to dance, but usually during the week, I'm the homebody who likes to, I need to go do my laundry, just like, no, let's go dance, let's go have some fun.
Tanae liked to watch TV a lot and stuff like that, and I was real hyper, and I would make her get off the couch and go and go ride bikes with me, or go jump on the trampoline, or I had a tree swing and we'd go play on the tree swing, or we'd just go do anything athletic.
Being able to experience a great opportunity like this with your best friend is very unlikely. It's been great having her here, experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing, and we're there for each other if we had a bad day or a good day, and considering that all our family's in Oklahoma and we have each other here, it's really great.
A typical day on a shoot with the cheerleaders in Aruba would begin anywhere from 6:30 to 8:30 in the morning out front, going to our location, setting up, leaving the cheerleader in the van, hair and rollers, while the assistants and myself go out and take our Polaroids. Then we bring the girl onto the set, we do a final Polaroid, and if that works, we switch camera backs, start shooting film.
Penny?
Usually we'll work about 3 or 4 hours per girl. For the evening shooting, we're usually in the van by 3:30 and off to another location. We shoot until the light's gone, and then we're back at the hotel. And then we have dinner, to bed, and we do the same thing again until we finish all 14 girls. If we have the opportunity to photograph 2 girls in the morning and 2 girls in the afternoon per day, I consider that a successful day.
Good. Hey, great.
Excellent.
While we were shooting, people would walk by and they weren't real sure who we were, what we were doing there. Some people stopped, some people didn't, but then as the crowd started to gather and people realized it was the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders shooting their 2000 calendar, they started to gather a lot more.
Ready? Let go. In my dream, I was in the middle of a bus that sort of looked like a Volkswagen, and all the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders were around.
You're very
I just had the picture taken so I could send it to my cousin and have him rub it in. And say, guess who I saw when I was in Aruba?
Well, I first heard about it when someone said, oh, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are here, and I said, wow. And then I was talking to Megan at the Limbo show last night, and they're just down-to-earth people. Very great girls.
So you've been here before?
You actually do get to meet your fans and have an impact on them and meet them personally. That's always great.
I think they're superb. I think they were #1 in the league when the organization started them, and every other team copies them. and nobody has come up to the standard yet. I never believed that girls that pretty would take the time with just people coming and be willing to visit with us. You made my day.
Where are you guys from? Vermont. Vermont? Oh, you came a long way.
Maybe just let your arms cross and let your shoulders go a little off center here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, kind of pull it together. That's nice. And one more. Look off on this one. That's good. That's looking good. Good. Now look off. Pop your eyes. Good. Good.
After taking 5 years off and having so many changes and things happen in my life, I'm just so excited and I cannot wait to have that adrenaline rush that I had the very first time that I put on the uniform. I started cheering for the Dallas Cowboys in 1990 and cheered through '93 season. I've always considered myself pretty much as the sporty look, and having, back when I cheered before, a ponytail kind of fit that look, and now having my hair cut shorter, I still feel like I'm sporty. I don't feel like I've changed a whole lot.
This woman made me a star all year. Good. I photographed Alice in Jamaica, and I remember we had Alice under a palapa holding a bundle of bananas over her head.
Here we go on 3.
This year it was very interesting because I hadn't seen her in a long time, and when she came back, she just had a new and different and more mature look. You happier yet?
I missed working together in a teamwork atmosphere. I just really missed it.
Number 1.
At auditions, we were waiting for the judges to come out with their announcements, and I'd call my husband on the cell phone, and I said, I'm going to put the cell phone down underneath my chair because I'm not supposed to be on the telephone. You can listen, and you can see if I make it or not. They said my name first. I could not even believe it. I dropped, the phone, and I about fell over, and I started crying immediately, and I just could not believe it.
Yeah, you did good. Give me 5.
In July of '97, I had a baby. His name is Barron. I miss him so incredibly much on this trip. It's the longest I've ever been separated from him. As far as making my decision to come back this year, I did have to think long and hard as to how it would affect my family, because being a mother and a good wife is my #1 priority. And I can justify cheerleading this year because our rehearsals are in the evenings and my son goes to bed at 8 o'clock. I hope I can be a motivation to some women who feel as though their life is over, or their looks are over, or their physique has to change tremendously once you have a child, because I truly don't believe it has to be that way.
Yeah, there you go.
We're very excited to have Alice back this year. She's a big inspiration to all of us moms who have been in her shoes and had a baby and then got back into shape. She's also a real inspiration. She's very mature. She brings that to the squad, and I think the girls will look up to her and come to her for advice.
That's it.
Being able to have the outlet of cheerleading and having the camaraderie and the teamwork atmosphere and all the friendships, anybody can do it when you put your mind to it, if you have the heart to do something and you believe in it.
Okay, got it.
A few of us were selected to go on an adventure of sorts to this area in Aruba, which is very special to the natives here. And what it is it's kind of like maybe a rock garden of such. It's almost a spiritual kind of thing for some people here in Aruba. They stack the rocks in some neat design or shape or whatever. It's their way to claim their little mark, I guess, here in Aruba, so when they go home they know they left a little piece of themselves behind.
We are at one of the most sacred ancient parts of Aruba here. We are making a rock stack that represents us, that represents the cheerleaders, and represents Texas. And as soon as we can agree on how big the panhandle is, then we will have our Texas here. And I think we're doing a fine job. What is that? Wait, this can be the top of Texas. Move her back, move her back, move her back, move her back. This is Brownsville.
South Padre.
All right.
Where's Oklahoma?
Shayna, you ruined El Paso.
You know what? We could do Colorado. It would be easier.
Would anyone like a bigger piece of Gouda?
Can anybody help him hold this thing before he flies away? The wind has probably been the biggest problem that we've had to encounter here. I don't think that we've ever shot anywhere in the last 6 or 7 years where we've had 25, 30 mile per hour winds.
Okay. Many times we were out in the open where the wind was just really whipping us around. Made holding some of the light panels up really difficult, made dealing with the hair really difficult. But if there was any single difficulty involved in this shoot, I would have to say it came down to just the wind, and we were even able to beat that on a few occasions by finding slightly sheltered areas to work in. It may not be the ideal in terms of what I can put out in terms of lighting, but I feel like it's more than compensated for by just the natural beauty that we're surrounded by.
The cheerleaders, up close and personal with your membership to the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders Fan Club. Join now and you'll receive a personalized membership card, quarterly magazines, never-before-seen photos, an official squad poster, exclusive offers and discounts on cheerleaders merchandise, a special holiday greeting card, and you'll be able to meet your favorite cheerleader with your backstage pass to special events. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-280-0087.
Get the right price to paradise. Adventure Tours USA.
Adventure Tours makes it easy to get away. Stay 3 nights in Cancun, hotel and round trip air from only $299, or 3 nights in Cozumel, hotel and round trip air from only $289, or 3 nights in Las Vegas, hotel and round trip air from only $259, or the perfect 2-night trip to Las Vegas. Depart Friday, return Sunday with airfare from only $149 round trip per person. Call now 1-877-ADV-TOURS.
Adventure Tours USA.
That's it. Good?
This will be our 2000 calendar. It's actually our 22nd calendar that we've published. And to travel back and look at the old calendars is really a trip through time. Many times our pictures were shot in the backyard with a swimming pool, and we didn't have professional makeup artists, but it still was beautiful women, and it was very successful in the 70s and 80s.
The calendars are really changing since I was a cheerleader. Back in those days, we just had action shot photos. So it was a lot of cheering at the game in the hot sun, sweaty pictures. There was no hairdressers and makeup artists making us look good.
It's really funny and very charming to look back through the years and see how dated some of the calendars look, but yet how beautiful they really were for their time. Today we've kind of tried to catch up with the times and put the girls in the most professional setting that we possibly can.
Let the head tilt ever slightly.
I think that being able to be at the year 2000 calendar, you know, the Millennium calendar, is just an awesome feeling because it's special, and I think that they'll do something for this calendar to make it special, and to know that you're going to be a part of it is just an awesome feeling.
All right, that's great there.
This one is going to definitely be special because of the year 2000. We're going to do a lot of new things in it, I believe. We have a lot of girls that have never been on the trip before. They all have great looks. They're beautiful, including the veterans that are returning. I think our looks have changed. So even though we have been in a calendar before, we're going to look different. And that's what I think this calendar is about, is a different look for the new millennium.
And now we're going to enjoy our day off.
Come on, let's go!
Cindy and I went parasailing. It was the most incredible experience. You could see the entire island, all the different sites we hadn't had a chance to see yet. It
was great. It was great. Loved every moment of it.
Man, it's a rush. My stomach's still fluttering.
Alice and I had an unbelievable day. We went parasailing, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. And believe it or not, Alice was the only one who volunteered to go with me.
There's a mission, and we must save the president. Alice, what are you going to do? I'm so shaky. Alice, you're the bomb! All right. There's a couple of things in my life that I wanted to do, and now I can check this one off.
Oh, it's a rock, and it's only $13.
We got to go shopping in Aruba, downtown, and that was very interesting. We got to see all the shops, the little shops, all the different trinkets and the necklaces and jewelry. And
that's pretty. That has like some gold in it.
We went to some of the local shops, met a lot of the local people, and they were neat. There were a lot of wooden carved kind of materials there that they were selling, vases and cups, pitchers, all that good stuff. So it was really, really neat. I have never been on a submarine before except for at Disney World, which was obviously not the same kind of thing. This was incredible. We saw fish, every single color of fish, things that we will probably never get the opportunity to see again, certainly not in Dallas. So that was also really special.
And 1, 2, 3.
We got on a 60-foot catamaran and went all the way out to a beautiful, incredible reef where we all snorkeled and checked out the beautiful fish and all the living things that are under the water. It was so just quiet and peaceful and incredible. It's an experience we'll never forget. Having a day off to just sit and enjoy Aruba. Actually, it's beautiful here, and a lot of times you're just concerned about the job, and that's getting the pictures done and getting our Millennium Calendar to be as beautiful as it can be. But getting to enjoy Aruba today is something I've been looking forward to all week long.
It's like a dream still. I can't believe that I'm actually in the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleader uniform.
It's a wonderful feeling to put on the uniform.
It is so exciting.
We are shooting our rookies. This is their first time in the uniform. This is their first time in front of the cameras. So everything it's a day of first for them. It's real exciting.
Smile there. Good.
I've watched the cheerleaders all my life, and the uniform is very famous, and I just can't believe that I'm wearing it now.
Gorgeous, right there. Good.
When I saw the uniform when I was young, I would tie my shirt, I would pull my t-shirt and pull it through the knot, just try to be just like them. So I thought it was great back then, and it's really cool now.
Good.
When I put the uniform on for the first time, I felt very excited. It was, I felt brand new, felt like a new woman, actually.
I know you're getting tired. Hit your place. Hit your place. I need to see where Tara is and Cheryl. Something square there.
Tonight we're going to take our squad photo, and this is our 28th gathering of this sort where we're taking the picture of the group together for the first time as a team.
Ready, look at me. 1, 2, 3,
We took
yes.
the 17 rookie portraits earlier because the girls need a day with me when they learn all the special little secrets about wearing the uniform. We follow that with a squad photo on another day because there's rookies and veterans. There's a little more chaos. There's a little more time spent on putting the whole group together. It's not an easy photo to shoot because you have to make sure 31 people look perfect instead of just one.
Good. Here we go. Very good.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
This is something that we're going to really be embarrassed to see on TV. Absolutely.
Another memorable.
I was moving. I'm sorry.
Pardon my French.
She has a different personality than anyone we've ever had.
She's kind of not really airheady, but she's very smart.
That
was dumb.
I'm kind of the same way though.
Huh?
Wait, I said start over.
I screwed up, sorry.
Oh, and I did it! Wait, no, I had this all worked out already.
She does this every year. She plays the what is the word game.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, we're gonna be here all night.
Whatever I said was so stupid. You can edit that last part out.
Give the camera some love.
Transportation provided by Adventure Tours USA, the official tour operator of the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders calendar shoot. Lodging provided by Allegro Resorts Aruba, always all-inclusive. Swimsuits are provided by OP, La Blanca, and Studio La Blanca.